Basically, you're able to learn a skill in an occupation while you're receiving a paycheck. And thus we get the term earn while you learn phrase. You're receiving customized related training to your occupation. You're receiving the training on the skills of everything you need to be able to learn that job. You're receiving a progressive wage scale. As you learn more skills, you receive higher wages. You also receive nationally recognized credentials. And for some of us, we're also a state-approved agency for the Veterans Administration. So for those that are veterans that are apprentices, they can draw benefits from their GI Bill while they're in training. And of course, if you're eligible for the Workforce Investment Act, you can receive some of those benefits while you're in your training as well. Just to give you an idea of some of the occupations in apprenticeship, of course we have your most traditional, which is bricklayer, carpenter, electrician and that, but we also have some of your non-traditional, such as lineman, correctional officer, police officer, broadband technician, healthcare worker. Healthcare is a ever-growing field for apprenticeship, and of course the rest of your traditional. But we're also going into the green job perspective as we're talking about tonight. We have a lot more companies that are approaching us about green jobs, providing training for their employees in this area. Some examples, and Amanda gave you some real good pictures of good examples of green jobs. The renewable energy, which is the wind and solar, the smart grid investments, energy audits, waste management. All of those are broad perspectives, and she gave you some good examples like the HVAC is another growing area that we're seeing. The electricians are talking to us. The Home Builders Association with carpenters and building and construction is interested in this as well, to try to train more people that are working or can get a job in this area. So as far as choosing apprenticeship, it does have proven methods, proven success stories. You are able to receive higher wages. There are potential for advancement. Of course, there's equal opportunity, and the credentials are transferable. As far as success, those people that you see today in the workforce were yesterday's apprentices. Tomorrow will be the graduates of apprenticeship programs as far as with the skills. Those that you see that are in the skill have those or have been some type of apprenticeship program. We register apprenticeships. Some companies are doing apprenticeships, they don't know it, but we register the apprenticeship program and they receive credentials through that. Some of the proven methods of on-the-job training. When a person is receiving training through apprenticeship, they have a structured work training program. They receive instruction on the job by a supervisor of the employer that is already fully trained in that area. So all those skills from that person are being transferred to that new employee. The length, it depends on the occupation again. Like I said earlier, it can be anywhere from 2 to 4 years, so it just depends on how technical the occupation is. An average program length is around 4 years or 8,000 on-the-job training hours. Most often, as far as the related instruction or the supplemental instruction, most employers use the community colleges. And for the length of training in that piece, it has to be a minimum of 144 contact hours. That's not credit hours, that's actual contact hours. And in this area is where they receive the theoretical and technical knowledge to be able to apply that to the job. And of course, these are taught by experienced journeyman workers, experienced men, or a certified teacher. Now, when an apprentice completes their apprenticeship program, they receive credentials that are not only recognized, or actually a certificate that's not only recognized within the state of North Carolina. Over 900 of our occupations are also recognized throughout the United States. So they will receive 2 certificates. One from the state of North Carolina, and another one that's recognized by the U.S. Department of Labor that's recognized throughout the United States. So these are transferable skills. If a person has to move after they complete their apprenticeship program, they can take these certificates with them. Other skills or credentials for apprenticeship, a lot of our programs, the apprentices are able to receive associate's degrees. A lot of them are licensings, some of the occupations that receive a license. And for apprenticeship, this is normally the last step before they complete their apprenticeship program. So you're receiving credentials, you're receiving possibility of an associate's degree, and you could also receive your license. And a good example is the electrician, and plumbers, I believe, have one. As far as general requirements, the age, you must be at least 16 years old to participate. You need to have your GED or high school diploma, and you must have the ability to do the job. And like I said, I wanted to make it very brief. There is a lot more that actually goes into it. Most of it is in developing with the employer what the on-the-job training is going to be, what kind of related instruction do you need to have, and that's where a lot of the work goes into. But here is some information, and I brought some brochures, and I have some business cards. If you'd like to take some of that with you, that's fine. We also have a website that you're welcome to go to for more information. And to conclude, I have a statement as once said by Aristotle: the things we have to learn before we do them, we learn by doing them.
Very nice.
So thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Catherine.